Is a bare bones shiny application that allows you to explore a CSV file using OpenAI's APIs for generating code, which we do in R, and then generate graphs or everything else with it. What this allows you to do is to upload a CSV file. So, I have this CSV file which is based on investments made by China in different countries. And once we've kind of uploaded this file, it'll appear here, and we can now describe the data. This is used in the prompt that we're using for uploading and getting answers to the query. So, the more detailed the description of your data, the better your responses will be. So, I'm just going to describe the data here. So, um, this CSV file deals with investments made by China in different countries, in different sectors. Um, okay, countries. It also has this information on transaction party, as in which company was involved and in which sector was the investment made, in which country and which region. I'm not very sure what greenfield is, but yeah. So I'm just going to mention here. Um, it also includes information on the transaction party that was involved in making the investment. While it's not mandatory really to mention your um, column names, but I think in case they're very cryptic, it would be nice to kind of talk a little more about the column names that you have, because then it becomes that much easier for the prompt to understand what's really going on. So over here you need to enter your OpenAI API key. Don't worry, I'll be deleting this. So you enter your key over here. Currently, we're using the 3.5 turbo model, but this could also work with the GPT-4 model. And now we're kind of ready to ask questions. So, I just want to start off by saying, um, um, in which sectors did China make investments in the United States of America, and what was the value? Please show this as an ordered horizontal bar graph. Let's see what happens. So we're going to we will try to generate a response, and it takes roughly about 9 to 10 seconds to get a response, but there we are. It didn't really order this, but notwithstanding, I think it's pretty cool that it's been able to generate this graph for us, which is based on China's investments in different sectors. Uh, I could ask something else here. Um, in which uh, sectors did China invest in India over the last few years, and how much? Let's see what this does. So again, there's a prompt written which, okay, so it's just kind of giving me the numbers over here. It didn't really generate a graph for me. So, how can I improve this? In which sectors did China invest in India over the last few years and how much? Show me the information in a horizontal bar graph. Let's see if this works. Okay, so not so bad. It has it shows me what has happened in India, where all has it invested. Let's try something else. Let's say in which countries. Okay, let's just say what are the top five countries in which China has invested in technology and how much. Let's see if this generates something for us. Again, it didn't give us like a graph, but we could always. And how much? Let's say, show me a graph for the countries. Let's see if this works. Okay, that's not too bad. So it shows me that in the US, there's been quite a bit of an investment made by China, uh, and then in Britain and so on. What about because we also have a year and month and stuff like that. So can we try something more complex? Let's see what has been the investment by China in the United States of America over the past 5 years. Let's see if this gives us something. I'm not very sure, but I cease to be surprised anymore given the capabilities. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Like a line graph, which is showing us, how much has been the investment. And I think this is the COVID time, and there's hardly been any investment, but it kind of peaked in 2016, which is not bad, really. Pretty cool. So yeah, so you can play around with this and upload your own CSV file. Be sure to kind of describe it really well. In the background, we're using Janitor to clean names and get our columns in a slightly more standardized way. But if you can describe your columns over here, I think it'll help quite a bit.